How y'all doing today, man? It's Maven Zayne here. Sammy's taking a little break this week. I came back to ACW Apex because let me be real, man. I had nothing to do. I've been having fun on other promotions, but I've been drinking so much beer, having a good time, just whooping ass, putting people through through glass, putting people through tables, because that's what I do. You don't understand what it's like to be me. No one does. So without further ado, I got a call from MJ. He called me. Right? He said, let's give Sammy a break. He just won the title with me. So let's get Sammy a break. Let's let him chill out. Yeah, I'm like, okay, cool. And what happens? I get put in a match with this fucking Billy Page. And it's an Extreme Rules match. Oh man. Well, Billy Page, I just want to apologize in advance because, you stepped in the ring with the wrong motherfucker. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Maven Zayne. I'm the hardcore guy. I'm the guy who will fuck you up. And I'm the one who bleeds this shit. Whatever brand I'm from, I bleed that shit. I will forever bleed that shit. So when you step in the ring, Billy Page, with me, it's nothing personal. It ain't nothing that you did. It's just you came in at the right time to fight one half of the tag team champions. You came in at the right time to fuck with a guy who was all about his action. You just came at the wrong time for your career to be relevant. Because after I'm done with you in this Extreme Rules match, you're gonna wish you never fought in ACW Apex again. Because when I'm through with you, we're gonna have some fun in that ring. And that's an example to anyone who wants to step up to the tag team champions. Step up if you want. But just know, at the end of the night, Maven Zayne's gonna be the one on top. A couple of beers, and y'all motherfuckers can never fuck with me. I'm out.
Hello guys, and welcome to ACW Apex episode 25. I am your commentator tonight, and what a hell of a show we have for you. Because first up, we have the mean, the evil, the bad Maven Zayne taking on Billy Page. Speaking of a return, Billy Page is back. And we're not seeing this guy in a while, and he's wearing some kind of mask, and I don't know why, but I guess he's trying to reinvent himself. But regardless, it's nice to see Billy Page back on Fusion, because this man is one hell of a wrestler. He's had a load of wins in the past, a few losses, but he's a great performer, I'll tell you that. Let's hope Billy Page can get a win, but he's not going to be facing off against anyone easy. This is Maven Zayne we're talking about. A man that puts men through tables. And he's one evil monster. It's Maven Zayne coming out with the beer and the kendo stick. One dangerous man. And he is one half of the ACW Apex Tag Team Champions with Sammy. And Sammy is not here tonight. I do believe Sammy is in Australia. And Maven Zayne is ready for a fight tonight. And I'm sure he'd love an Extreme Rules match, but unfortunately, it is a normal one-on-one match. And we are going to see if Maven Zayne can defeat Billy Page with ease. Maven Zayne defeated the Crimson Testament with Sammy at the Royal Rumble CPV to become the brand new ACW Apex Tag Team Champions. They ended the 2-month reign of the Crimson Testament, Austin Diamond and Eddie Flash. Eddie Flash did not handle that loss very well. But anyways, it's about Maven Zayne, who wants to make a statement here tonight in his return match on Fusion. His return singles match. And he is spending a lot of time outside the ring. I mean, look at the size of Maven Zayne. He looks like a guy that would pick on you in high school. But here we go. As the match begins, Billy Page versus Maven Zayne. And here we go. Maven Zayne with a nice shoulder tackle to Billy Page, and Page with a punch. And now look at this. Oh, what a nice slam by Page. And look at this, a camel clutch to Maven Zayne. Oh, but Zayne gets out of it. And an elbow to the body by Billy Page, and Page trying to go high flying, but missed, and gets a knee to the kidney, and a stomp to the back of the head, and another one, and a third one. Goodness gracious, stop this, Maven. He does not care. And Zayne now, sends Billy Page out the ring onto the concrete floor. And Zayne now, what is he thinking of doing? Oh my God, this is a hardcore match. This is a no disqualification match. I really thought this was a singles match. Or maybe the referee is scared to disqualify Maven Zayne. I mean, you can't blame him. But Billy Page fights back with a clubbing punch. And he gets a lariat by Maven Zayne. Yes, I have been told that this is an Extreme Rules match. Anything goes. And a crushing headbutt by Zayne. Now going for some repeated headbutts to the skull of Billy Page. And you can tell he definitely felt that. And Maven Zayne going for the headbutts again. I think Billy Page might need an ice pack after this match, because he's going to need it. And now what is Maven Zayne thinking of doing here? Lifting his arm up in the air like he's already won the match. I mean, you need to pin or submit him, Maven, because now he's letting Billy Page get a weapon of his own, and he's got a barbed wire bat. Oh, and that was something. And now Zayne has the barbed wire bat in his hand. Oh, into the face of Billy Page. My God, how is Billy Page not bleeding? And he hits it once again to the head of Billy, and Zayne a third time to the head. And now Zayne. What's he thinking of doing now? He removes the top of the announce table. And we are going to see some announce table action here tonight. And a clothesline. And look at this from Billy Page with a drop kick. This is what I like about Billy Page. But he gets a punch to the chin. And he gets up only to get an STO. And he rolls out the ring. And Maven, what's he getting now? And he's got another bat. And I believe that's Abyss's bat from TNA. And now Maven Zayne has it. He's a good friends with Abyss. But regardless, he attacks poor Billy Page with it. And he's not done. This is pure evil. And to the skull. You got to think those pins are going in your face. And a knee by Billy Page, who fights back somehow. He just has the will to keep on going, but he gets a lariat and a headbutt to the head. And I think Billy Page is busted open. I repeat, Billy Page is busted open. And stop this, Maven. Come on, you don't need to do this. You could just end the match right now. Surely you can use the maximum finishers. And now Zayne. And head first goes Page. And again by Maven Zayne. And the elbows to the back of the head. This guy doesn't care if he ruins your career and ends it. Because he gets a kick out of beating people up to a pulp. He's not your everyday good soldier. Maven Zayne is a criminal. And a dive off the announce table onto Billy. And just throws Billy onto the concrete floor. And the fans are really loving this match. They're just non-stop cheering. Oh no, Maven. He has Billy Page on the announce table. And a dive through the announce table. And he sends Billy Page back into the ring. And Maven, I think he's looking for a steel chair. But what has he got there? Oh, okay. And now both men are trading blows, throwing punches. And a chop by Billy. A punch by Zayne. And it's just going back and forth. Oh, look at this! Both men just throwing various punches to each other's heads. But Billy Page came worse off. And look at this one, Maven. And the power bomb. And look at this, roll up pin by Billy Page. 1, 2. Nearly. That would have been the most shocking win in ACW Apex history. I'm telling you. And now Maven Zayne fights back with some punches. And now what is he thinking? Whoa. Be careful, Billy. Oh, and a spear! Through the ropes onto the concrete floor. This is what I mean about Maven Zayne. He's a menace to society. Oh no, and what now? Oh! And that was like a chokeslam powerbomb. And surely Maven Zayne has to end this match now. There is no way that this man Billy Page is kicking out. But Zayne isn't done as he wedges the chair in between the ropes. And I don't know how Billy Page has got up in this match. Oh, but he gets a steel chair to the head. And now Maven Zayne is putting the other chair in the ropes and he attacks the referee. Goodness sake, Maven. You didn't need to attack the referee. Well, and now what is he doing? Oh, and he just slams the referee. And now Billy. Oh! And Maven Zayne gets back up on his feet. And he throws Billy Page over the ropes to the outside. I mean, if that was the Royal Rumble, that would have been amazing. But in the Royal Rumble match, Maven Zayne was the runner-up. You know, he was the last man to be eliminated in the Royal Rumble. As Jet Silver threw him over the top ropes and eliminated him. That bat being used, it's not nice. Goodness sake, Maven, you've done enough. And tries to go for a super kick. Didn't quite reach the head of Billy Page there. But he gets a few elbows. And sends him into the wedged chair in the corner. And he sends him into the other one. And this is it. 2, 3, and Maven Zayne obliterates Billy Page. This match could have been ended ages ago, but Maven Zayne just wanted to inflict more pain onto Billy Page. But regardless, Maven Zayne gets his singles match return win here tonight on Fusion 25. Who can stop this monster of a man? Who?
Nobody would have thought that this CAW legend, the playmaker XtremeTony, would make an appearance on a different ACW, Apex, at the Rumble. Well, one thing that a lot of you may not know is that my time is far from done. Even though I'm 42, a 22-time world champion in CAW, I'm still at my all-time best, because I definitely want to face the best in CAW, both past and present. Y sabes que? I'm ready. So if I'm going to be here in ACW Apex, best believe, créelo, that I want to be going up against the best in your promotion. Because the one thing about me is that I don't need gimmicks like many have. Because one thing is that not only does my in-ring action speak for itself, but I can bring in crowds. Because I know for many years in CAW, I've been deemed the safe choice. Like, you need someone to put your promotion over, you need someone to give credibility to your world title. It's like, they call me. There's nothing wrong with that, with having the safe choice as far as CAW goes. Because
because everyone knows that I can perform at a high level, even to this day. Because not only do I perform at a high level, but I bring so many talents up. And I know a lot of you in ACW Apex are right there that want a shot at me. And Sabisuke, whoever wants it, I'm up for it. Let's go. Because that's one thing about the playmaker is that I don't play around. And one thing about me, like any match that you see me here in ACW Apex will definitely be, without a shadow of a doubt, a classic.
Well, that was some promo from the core legend XtremeTony. But now we await XtremeTony's debut singles match on Fusion, and he's going up against the Frenchman, the cocky Frenchman, Garnier. And Channing would love this great win over a core legend in XtremeTony. He is stubborn, he is brash, and he believes all the women want him. But Garnier is going to try and take out XtremeTony. We have an ACW Apex OG versus a core wrestling OG. But Channing Garnier is feeling very confident tonight, as he taunts on the ring. And now we await XtremeTony, who wants to become an ACW Apex Unified World Champion. Well, this is the first stage to greatness by getting your debut singles win here tonight. And this one made a shocking ACW Apex debut at the Royal Rumble in a surprise entrant. And he did very well in the Rumble. He obviously didn't win, but he put up a great show and eliminated some notable superstars. But he is here on Fusion. Expect the unexpected, ladies and gentlemen, because you don't know who's going to show up in the ACW Apex. It could be a core legend, it could be a superhero, it could be a monster, it could be anyone. And I am ready to see how this match turns out. Here we go, we have Channing Garnier and XtremeTony. And Channing Garnier with the Hurricanrana to XtremeTony to kick things off. And a nice takedown and a drop kick to the head by the Frenchman. And now XtremeTony with a DDT to Garnier. And now an elbow to the back of the head by the core legend, who has wrestled all over the world. He is a 20-year veteran, the same as Jimmy Up Office Nick Merry, who is also a core legend. And XtremeTony sends Channing Garnier in the corner. And look at this. Oh, that was a nice attack to the arm. Keep in mind, XtremeTony is in his 40s. And he is really taking it to this young superstar in Channing Garnier. He gets a leg drop. Channing Garnier only in his 30s. But Tony missed that moonsault off the second rope. And now the crafty Frenchman taking it to the corner, and XtremeTony with the reversal. And Tony with a drop kick. And Garnier rolls out the ring, and we could see Tony high flying with a flying crossbody to the outside. And XtremeTony showing levels against Garnier. And head first onto the top of the announce table. And he sends Garnier back into the ring. Referee counted to 4 just then. And now Tony going up on the top ropes with a nice elbow dive to the kidney of Channing Garnier. And you can tell that Garnier is really feeling this. And a nice suplex and a pin by XtremeTony. 1, 2, just a 2 count. Obviously XtremeTony will have to do more. And a moonsault off the second rope, and a hit this time. Irish whip. And look at this from Tony. But he gets a lariat from the Frenchman. And now Garnier with a punch. And a hurricanrana off the second rope. Very smart. But he gets a nice shoulder tackle from XtremeTony. And now what is he thinking of doing here? Oh my. And And Garnier now with the reversal. Trying to push XtremeTony away. And Tony with a punch to the rib. And a drop kick to the knee. We don't see many wrestlers do that. And XtremeTony with a flip over Garnier there. And a leg drop. Very nice. And now he sends Garnier into the corner. And a bulldog. Vintage XtremeTony. Now look at this. I think this could be it. Oh my. Crossface submission. And Garnier taps out. XtremeTony gets his singles debut win against Channing Garnier. Despite being in his 40s, he is showing no signs of slowing down because XtremeTony is here. And now it's time for the Intercontinental Championship on the line, as Draven will be defending his ACW Apex Intercontinental Championship against Ahmed the Egyptian. And out first comes the Egyptian that we all know and love, Ahmed, who makes his entrance. One of our most beloved superstars in the ACW Apex. And I honestly do believe that Ahmed deserves this title shot, because he has put his body on the line for the fans. He's entertained us, and he has lost many battles, but he's also won a few. And he is a fan favourite in this company. And hopefully he will try to dethrone the Intercontinental Champion known as Draven Wilson, who won the title against MJ Styles many weeks ago. But now he will try to defend it against Ahmed the Egyptian. And here he is. Draven Wilson is here. Oh my goodness, does that championship suit him? He definitely screams a champion when you look at him. And he has definitely elevated the Intercontinental Championship. And I'll tell you that for nothing. And this man shows no signs of fear, no matter what. We do apologise for the bad mic quality, but I do believe it's sorted as I sound more clearer now. You know, I've had to use the professional microphone for this, so I'm hoping things sound better. But we await this spectacle between none other than Draven Wilson versus Ahmed the Egyptian. And look at the Intercontinental title beauty. And Ahmed the Egyptian knows what's in store for him.
Introducing the challenger from Cairo, Egypt, weighing in at 210 pounds, Ahmed.
And there he is, Ahmed the Egyptian. He is looking ready tonight.
And his opponent from Jackson, Mississippi, weighing in at...
And this is what's in store for the Intercontinental Championship. Will Draven Wilson retain, or will there be a new champion with Ahmed the Egyptian? And here we go. And Draven tried to go for a spinning elbow. Gets a punch and now gets a kick by Draven. And a knee to the face by Wilson, who just stops on the body of Ahmed. And then went for a dive off the second ropes. Oh! And the spinning backhand, and look at this. From Draven Wilson, going for a camel clutch, which is Ahmed's own finishing move. But he gets out of it. And now Ahmed is waiting for Draven Wilson to get back up on his feet. And that was a nice slam by Ahmed. But he missed that move. And his knee was crashing onto the canvas. And he rolls out the ring, and Draven Wilson flying onto the outside, onto Ahmed. And now both men are fighting on the outside. And the referee has counted to 2. And now 3. But Draven with a coup de grace to the kidney of Ahmed the Egyptian. And now look at this. Oh, and a pile driver. And Ahmed is busted open. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3. And Draven Wilson, just like that, defeats Ahmed the Egyptian. Draven Wilson has retained his ACW Apex Intercontinental Championship here tonight. Well done, on a successful defense. Draven Wilson. He did absolutely remarkable throughout this match. Another short but impressive win from Draven Wilson, who can stop this man. But now we are having a different type of match, because this includes a different arena and different commentary from not myself, but Draven Effect. Take it away, Draven.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Reese Bruiser, and I'm going to commentate over this match, even though, oh, who's that sexy guy behind the big guy? Jimmy Boy. Oh, that's me, of course. This is pre-taped, ladies and gentlemen, from a unknown arena that I will never tell you, but let's just say it's the Foundations Arena. We're going to call it this. This is how I made sure that the Blue World Championship, even though I'm no longer Hollywood Blue, that's no longer me, the Jimmy Boy would continue a legacy that MJ Steele can never have, because MJ Steele is not worthy of the Blue World Championship. But this man right here, Jimmy Boy, is. Look at him! Look at this man! He's amazing! He's fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant! Yes, ACW Apex about to see some real wrestling on television. Oh look, it's little MJ Steele in the Foundation Arena. Oh look, the crowd is booing. It's obviously not piped in. The crowd is booing this man because he is unworthy of the Blue World title. And here I am. Obviously, this is live. Did I say pre-taped? Shit. It's live, ladies and gentlemen. Reese Bruiser is 2 people, of course. Yes, of course. Yes. And, woo, yes. MJ Steele versus Jimmy Boy is a match everyone says, oh, what's happening now? Oh, MJ Steele's like, where am I? Why is booing me? Oh my good God. Jimmy Boy with a big hit to the back by Jimmy Boy, and here I am. Look at me, I'm just like, damn, what's happening? He's like killing MJ Steele, be like, bah! Ha ha ha! Let's do this, motherfuckers! Come on, end him! End this guy! End him right now! Yes! 1, the kick for the count for the pin. 1, ref. 1, 2, 3. We have a new Blue World Champion! Goodbye, MJ Steele. Nice knowing you, kid. But this is our new Blue World Champion, Jimmy Boy. And by the way, it's time for a rename. It's not going to be the Blue World Champion anymore. It's going to be the Foundation Heavyweight title. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this is what's going to happen now. We're changing everything. MJ Steele may have a reign, but that reign is not viewed as canon. Back to you in the studio, MJ Styles.
We are back in the Fusion Arena, and oh no! Draven Wilson is getting attacked by MJ Styles and his bodyguard Heisenberg. Look out! I can't believe this, and Draven is fighting back, but it's 2 against 1. People say Draven deserved this after attacking Draven a couple of weeks ago. And both men are really taking it to the Intercontinental Champion. And a double Russian leg sweep. I can't believe this. And now it's time for the fatal 4-way elimination match for the Golden Championship. Yes, that's right, the ACW Apex Golden Championship will be on the line as Static looks to defend his championship against Chase Ryder, Blade Andrews and Landon Akane. But first, coming out now is the New Zealander Landon Akane, the former ACW Apex US champion, who made his return in the Royal Rumble match. And he is ready to make another statement here tonight. He tried very hard in the Royal Rumble, obviously came up short, but You know, it was great to see him back participating and being a part of a great event. But he knows what's in store for him. But he's also got to face 3 other men in order to try and win and become the brand new ACW Apex Golden Champion. And now it's time for the second wrestler to enter the ring. And here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, it's none other than the Brit, the badass Chase motherfucking Ryder. And this guy always entertains me when he performs. He may not always win the matches, but he puts up one hell of a fight every time. And hopefully he might become the new Golden Champion here tonight. That could really do wonders for him. Look at the pyro going off. My goodness, I love it. Chase Ryder looking like an absolute machine. Is it his night tonight? Well, you never know in the ACW Apex. Anything can happen. But Chase Ryder looking very confident here tonight, very ready for this fatal 4-way elimination match. You only have to pin or submit your opponent. And remember, because there's 4 men in the ring, it's no disqualifications, so anything can happen. Weapons can be used, the lot. And now we await the third entrant. You can see all the smoke everywhere. As Blade Andrews makes his entrance, currently undefeated on his debut match a couple of weeks ago, and obviously participated in the Royal Rumble match, just like Landon, Akane and Chase Ryder, but also, you know, he came up short as well. But he definitely has that futuristic look about him. Very mysterious. But that is what you're gonna like about Blade Andrews. And he just walks towards the ring menacingly. And he's very nonchalant. He's just so casual with it. And definitely he's a future star in the ACW Apex. And Blade Andrews is here. But we now have to await the Golden Champion. And now here comes the Golden Champion, who defeated Pierce Perch in a triple threat match many weeks ago. It's static, and he's got the steel chair in his hands, and I think we'll be seeing some steel chair action here tonight. A very dark and menacing figure. You know, this guy can fight. His only loss was against the US champion, Jet Silver. But there's no shame in losing to Jet Silver. But a lot of people have been debating his static Alexander Cage, who made a somewhat debut at the Royal Rumble match. I mean, those two look very similar. But here we have it, the Golden Championship. Here we go, fatal 4-way elimination match time, with the Golden Championship on the line. Will Static retain, or will any of the other three become the new champion? You got Blade, you got Chase, you got Akane. And a nice takedown by Akane to Blade Andrews. And some nice chops by Chase Ryder to Static, and Static ducks out the way. And a German suplex by the champion, and a pin by Landon Akane to Blade Andrews, and Andrews I think kicks out at 2. You can see that bat being used. Oh, and a nice net breaker by Chase Ryder, and the New Zealander with a crossbody to Blade Andrews, going for a pin, but only gets a 1 count. Obviously he will have to do a lot more in this match if he wants to become the new champion. And there was a lot of action between these 4 men as Blade Andrews goes flying out the ring. And a nice Hurricanrana by Landon Akane. Doesn't even get a 1 count though. And Chase Ryder is getting a steel chair. And look at this from Landon Akane. Oh my. Could he tap out the champion? No, Static manages to get out of it. Very smart. And he hits a knee to Akane. And there's a nice dive to the former US champion as Chase Ryder and Blade Andrews fight on the outside. And oh, a nice pile driver by Static to Landon Akane, but only gets a 2 count. I'm not sure how that was only a 2. And an epic slam by Static to Landon Akane. Could this be it? 2, 3, and Static eliminates Landon Akane. Very unfortunate for the New Zealander, but hopefully he will come again in the future. And now it's down to 3 men. The Golden Champion Static, Blade Andrews, and Chase Ryder. I think Blade missed that dropkick he was going for and gets a clothesline by Static. And now Static with a dive through the ropes onto Chase Ryder to the outside. And Static gets back into the ring with a steel chair in his hands. Not sure if that was the chair that he brought out in his entrance. And Blade Andrews brings out a table. And he tried to hit the cutter but landed on the table there. And a big knee by Blade Andrews trying to super kick Static. And oh, a spinning thunder powerbomb by Blade Andrews to Static. That would be a great singles match for the future. And look at Blade, oh, with the knees. And a moonsault off the second ropes by Andrews to Chase Ryder as he throws that steel chair onto Chase. Andrews going up on the top rope as he hits a corkscrew to the Brit. And could this be it? 1, 2, oh, nearly a 3. And Static with a trash can lid to Blade Andrews. But Andrews reverses with a couple of kicks to the leg. And Blade Andrews with a knockout punch. And Static gets up like it's nothing. And look out! Chase Ryder just got hit with the steel chair. And all the knees to the back by Blade Andrews. Could this be it? Could he pin the champion? Oh, but only a 1. How was that only a 1? And look at this. Irish whip by Blade. Oh, and a nice eye poke. Or should I say eye rake? By Chase Ryder with a net breaker onto the steel chair. And Blade rolls out the ring and gets a drop kick by Static, who misses that crossbody and the flip as well. And now a pin by Chase Ryder. Oh, very smart there from Ryder, trying to capitalise. And look at this from Static. Just spinning Chase Ryder around like a carousel. And now go for the pin. 1, 2, and no! Was that even a kick out? Oh! And that was a nice lariat by Blade and a moonsault. And the nice leg takedown maneuver by Static, who now has Blade Andrews in the corner. Oh, and then the code breaker. The knees to the face, and he tried to go for a backdrop there. And Chase Ryder misses his dive. But Static is focusing on Blade Andrews, going after the legs. And an elbow by Static as the champion takes down Chase Ryder. And both men are trying to attack Static here. And Blade Andrews using them steel steps to chase her, and a drop kick. And now what is Blade Andrews thinking of doing here? And another corkscrew to Chase Ryder. Could this be it? 1, 2, 3, and Blade Andrews has eliminated Chase Ryder. And now it's down to the golden champion Static and Blade Andrews. Who is going to win this? And Blade with them punches and slaps, and now going for a pin and a kick out by Static, who is showing absolute determination and fight. But I must say, Static has been pretty smart throughout this match. And there it is! The fall away slam, and that's it! Static is still your ACW Apex Golden Champion with another successful title defense. And now it's time for Siege versus LeVon Clark. And this just in, whoever wins this match, then they will get a #1 contender's opportunity against the US champion, Jet Silver. And that must be brilliant for both these men. It can either be Siege or LeVon Clark. We all know Siege came up short against A Stone in the tournament finals for the ACW Apex Unified World Championship on the line. It was, vacant at the time, and it was won by A Stone, who defeated Siege and gave Siege his first ever singles loss. And Siege, he didn't really take it too kindly, losing, and he got very emotional, but honestly, it's very, it's understandable, to get very passionate, especially when you lose, but these losses can only make you stronger. And hopefully Siege can come back from that loss. But there's no shame in losing to Ace Stone. And it was for the world title, you know, you're facing the best of the best. But let's see if Siege can put away LeVon Clark. LeVon Clark is a former US champion. He knows what it's like to be a champion. He's faced some of the best in the ACW Apex. But this could be his toughest match to date against none other than Siege. Obviously we're not seeing Siege in a few months, you know, before his Royal Rumble return this past week. And that was because LeVon Clark was trying to make a name for himself in the indies, trying to make a name for himself in the core industry, not just ACW Apex. He felt like he had to explore, and then when the time was right, he'd come back. And it's nice to see LeVon Clark again. He is a pure entertainer. He is part of the PJ company, who have been in a working relationship with the ACW Apex for a while. You know, this guy was one of our first, you know, biggest stars in 2025. But can he make an important 2026? Can he make it an entertaining 2026? Who knows? But he knows how to make an entrance. That is one thing for sure. This is going to be one hell of a fight. Siege, the big man, versus the lavish LeVon Clark. Here we go. And oh, Siege tries to go for a spear, but LeVon Clark got out of the way, and oh my, what? Oh! And a nice leg drop to the back of Siege. Said that was his finisher. And Siege kicked out at 2. My goodness. And another leg drop, but this time to a floored Siege. And look out, LeVon Clark throws Siege to the outside. And now he's going high risk with a moonsault to Siege. He's really taking it to the big man. I thought, you know, LeVon Clark would cause some problems with Siege, but he's doing fine. And a nice power slam to the concrete floor by the lavish one. Now lifting up the big man once again. And Siege goes head first onto the top of the barricade. And now LeVon Clark sends Siege into the post. And now he's breaking up the count. Very clever from LeVon Clark. Obviously he doesn't want himself to be counted out or Siege. You know, I'm sure these two want a proper match. And now LeVon Clark is removing all the electronics off the announce table as the referee counts. And look at LeVon Clark, he's like Speedy Gonzalez. And a throw there from Clark. And Siege fights back with some elbows. And a spear from Siege. Oh my. And now look at this. Pop-up power bomb to the concrete floor. And I think LeVon Clark is out of it. You know what that means. He could get counted out, but I don't think Siege is done here. Oh! And he missed that, and these wrestlers need to get in the ring, and they do at the count of 8. LeVon Clark with a punch there. Didn't really quite get it. And Siege tried to go for another spear, but LeVon saw it just in time, and a punch to the back by the lavish one, and a chop. And an Irish whip now. Honestly, I must say, LeVon Clark isn't an easy fighter to beat. And look at LeVon Clark. He's fired up tonight. I do feel sorry for Siege right now. Has that loss really took him over the edge? I mean, we've seen Siege be in one-sided fights before, like Jimmy Apophis Murray in the semi-finals. And he hit Apophis with a spear to win the match. So this ain't the first ever one-sided fight he's been in. And a super kick by LeVon Clark. And now Siege throws LeVon Clark to the outside. And LeVon Clark with a punch. Now getting back up on his feet. That just goes to show the athleticism of LeVon Clark. It is just so fabulous. Oh no. And Clark has Siege on the announce table. And oh! Siege got out of the way just in time, and the table breaks in half. As LeVon managed to miss Siege, as Siege got out of the way just in time. And LeVon Clark went through the announce table. I can't believe that. Has that ever happened on ACW Apex? I'm not sure. But LeVon gets the bodybuilder back into the ring. Oh, and he tried to go for a crossbody but missed. Obviously didn't quite get it and gets the power bomb. A pop-up power bomb by Siege. Could this be it? 1, 2, no! Oh no. And now what is Siege thinking of doing here? And the big man! Oh, I think he just missed that. What a shame. Sometimes wrestlers can get miscalculations on, you know, their diving. But LeVon capitalizes. LeVon Clark is very smart. He's got high IQ. And oh, look at that. LeVon Clark waiting for Siege to get back up on his feet again, and oh, another one. That beauty leg drop that we see. And Clark, I think he's going to go for it for one more time. And another beauty leg drop. And Mr. Lavish, what is he doing now? Going up on the top rope. But Siege, he saw it coming. And now Siege going for the claw to the shoulder. Oh my God. Oh no, LeVon Clark taps out. That just goes to show the power of Siege. His grip is like none other. Don't write that man's submissions off, because they are deadly. But well done to Siege, though, #1 contender for the US Championship against Jet Silver. That will be happening on Slime Episode 9.